Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Ripto. I'm Christian and in today's video we're going to be talking about Alex Becker and what he says about crypto. And we're going to look at if we think he's right or not. Now before we start I have to say I'm a big fan of Alex Becker. I like the way he does things and I like the way he's sort of no BS and straight to the point. But is he right about influencers just being in it for themselves? And is he right that crypto market is overcooked? And also I'm going to give my take on it and think what I see the crypto market doing. And is it correct to say that when the crypto market crashes, the dips go down, we think it's just another 10% dip and it never rises. And we all get caught out and lose those exponential gains by not taking profits along the way. So if you want to find out more about what Alex Becker says in his video and my take on it, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Welcome. So before I start today's awesome video, I have to say anything that you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, this bad boy is here for your educational purposes only. I also want to point out before we start the video that this is in no way saying that Alex Becker is right or wrong. It's no FUD, it's no hate against him. Like I say, I'm a massive fan of his. I just want to get a bit of better understanding of what it is he's seeing in the crypto market in order to help my community if he's seeing something that we're missing. So what is it that Alex Becker's saying? He's saying that the crypto party is about to burst. It started out as a really cool party and that everyone was buzzing, and now it's at the point where everyone's overgassed themselves. People are thrown up in the corner. He even expresses someone's got a baseball bat or I think it's a ping pong paddle up their butt, and that the crypto bubble's about to burst. And if we're not careful, we're all going to end up in tears. He also thinks that influencers are designed to overcook the market. They're only going to promote the good things and they're only going to tell you what you want to hear because they want to install euphoria in the market, and that's what gets the views. Now I have to agree with him, being a YouTube influencer myself, that yes, when we hype the market up, we do tend to get more views. But where does the borderline stop? Where are you benefit for the community or are you doing benefit for yourself? Well, we like to get a balance of both here on Crypto Ripto. And from Alex Becker's latest video, I think he's trying to do the same himself. And he even says himself that he's throwing himself under the bus. And that he's not going to do himself any favour by calling this out. So let's have a look at the crypto market and see if it is really overcooked. And see what Alex Becker's saying. And if it should be a time now to take profit. Boom. Well, as you can see here, Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. Over the last kind of 2-3 days, Bitcoin has been on some massive rallies. It hit kind of a resistance there. It took a bit of a retracement, but today it's absolutely pumping. So we can see that Bitcoin's flying high and the crypto market is hitting all new time highs. Because as you can see from Bitcoin, it's not been this high before. And everyone's calling out for a $70,000 Bitcoin. Now, as we know that when Bitcoin reaches 70,000 and it gets to these euphoric limits, this is where people tend to see this resistance level as a time to kind of sell Bitcoin and cash in on everyone's kind of FOMO and euphoria. But this doesn't mean the crypto market's over. No, a lot of people are calling for a $100,000 Bitcoin in this bull run, and we've still not seen the altcoin blow off tops yet. But this is because the Bitcoin dominance is rising again against the altcoins. And if we go into the other chart here and look at the Bitcoin dominance, you can see here that it's rising again. It was coming back down to an area where we like to see altcoins pump, but now it's Bitcoin's reclaiming its place. So what do we need to see in this to see that the crypto market and the altcoins continue their trend to the upside? Well, we need to see Bitcoin dominance really drop off a little bit and trend sideways. This was a really good indication here when Bitcoin started to see a bit of gains and people were seeing them 10, 15, even 20% pumps daily because Bitcoin's dominance was losing. But now Bitcoin seems to be the flavour again. The market is looking a little bit overcooked. Now, what is Alex Becker saying? He's not saying that Bitcoin's going to crash. He's not saying the market's going to crash. What he's saying is that the euphoria is in there, the extreme greed's there, and this is what happened to a lot of people before the March crash. Everything went to a high, the euphoria went, and the smart money manipulated it, and we've seen a crash. So what is it we should do? Should we go out and sell all our cryptocurrency and call it a day? No, that's definitely not what I'm saying, and that's definitely not what Alex Becker was saying. What we're saying is that you should be very cautious. You know, I wouldn't go far as saying that influencers are in a cult, like he said, but each to their own. But what I would say is influencers are designed to give you euphoria. And we do give you euphoria, right? Because you want to be excited, it's exciting, and we're in it for a fun ride. But also we need to get down to business and we need to see what's happening in the markets. So it is important at this stage that you do take profits on the way up. And then if you choose to on the dips, buy back in at support. Now, we've said this on this channel all along. You buy at support and you sell at resistance. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, that's easier said than done. What is support? What is resistance? Well, if you go over to TradingView, it is a free chart and you don't need to really be a technical analysis expert just to do it. This is a token we called not so long ago called ABC token. And we was calling it right down here. And we're saying that it was going to pump. And then we're drawing in some support, resistance. So you buy at support, sell at resistance. This breaks out of the resistance, turns it back into support, and this comes into a new resistance. So then again, you see here, you're buying around the support areas and you're selling at your resistance. And you keep dollar costing averaging profits on the way up. Now, everyone loves Bitcoin and everyone loves Ethereum. And Ethereum's no different. If you were doing this on Ethereum here, you would have had some mad gains. As you can see, Ethereum pumping, pumping and pumping. There's a lot of support areas here. There's some cool support area here, here, here and here. And there's some cool resistance areas here, here. So that's higher highs and higher lows. So this is a perfect opportunity for buying at support, selling at resistance, buying at support, selling at resistance, buying at support, selling at resistance. And then obviously, as you're doing that, your dollar cost averaging out. So you're taking some profits and you choose to buy the same in again, or you can put money into the actual tokens that are not doing so well and not pumped yet, like the alt tokens that won't see their blow off tops just yet because of obviously the Bitcoin dominance is not where we'd like it to be. We'd like it to be around about these areas or this trend here and trade sideways, because unfortunately for the altcoins, when Bitcoin does bad, the altcoins do bad. When Bitcoin does good, the altcoins do bad. But if Bitcoin goes sideways and boring and loses a bit of its dominance, the altcoins start to pump. And this is what we want to see. This is just the basic analysis that I'm giving you. So what has this got to do with Alex Becker's video? Well, Alex Becker's video is saying the market is overcooked. And as we can see, when all tokens are hitting new all-time highs, the psychological value in people says that you must sell. At all-time highs, you normally see good retracements. So is the market overcooked? Yes, it is in extreme greed. Is the market going to crash? I don't think so yet. I think we've got a good month or two of this bull market before we see the blow off tops, end of this year, beginning of next, before we need to worry about that. Alex Becker says we need to be careful because when the dips come, you don't see them coming. It's a 10%, 20%. You think it's just a dip and it's going to increase and it continues down. And before you know it, we're dropping like that big crash we've had, well, the two big crashes we've had this year, and you're in a bear market or you're losing your gains. Yes, he is bang on the money there. So if you choose, I'll put his video in the link in the bio. And if you choose to go and see, is he saying that you should get out of crypto now? No. Is he saying that you should be careful and start looking at profits and then layering in dollar cost averaging in, dollar cost averaging out? Yes, he is. And he's saying you should be careful. And I think he's spot on the money. We're at a really crucial time in crypto now where we're on the crisp of seeing some crazy altcoin blow off gains, which we've all been waiting all year for. So we have to be really careful. Now, we could have maybe one or two chances now when we see a big correction to see, yes, you can load your bag up with the alt tokens and coins before it pumps off. But unfortunately for the crypto market, we've seen a whole year of absolutely shite coins, meme coins that have really been taking over and causing a lot of pump and dumps. Now, some people have insane gains off them and some people have been extremely wrecked off them. And that's just the crypto market. But if you're taking all that kind of fun, euphoria and FUD out of the main tokens and coins now and getting back into what I see as the fungible and kind of more stable alt tokens, you start need to look now that where you put your profits is crucial, because you've got a very small window to make this happen. I think personally we've got one, maybe two chances to load up our bags before we see the blow off tops, and then we see some silly crazy gains that we've all been waiting all year for. And then obviously we need to start taking profits on the way up. Now, have I done this? Yes. I've loaded up my stable coins ready to cash in on what I think these two dips are. Will I make some videos about it? Yes. You're all in for a good treat there. Maybe you'll go sleep, maybe you'll make money, who knows. Again, not financial advice. But what I wanted to say is on this video is that Alex Becker has actually got it right on this occasion. Now, I do watch a lot of his stuff, and I do see a lot of his information come out about the crypto market, and he says he's fed up with it and that he's just telling people in his community to really be extremely careful. The crypto party is about to end. The calling, kicking out time is vastly approaching us. So maybe go over there, watch his video, links in the bio below. Have a look at what we start putting out on Ripto over the next coming weeks and months, because this is the absolutely crucial time. If you watch any one video, it has to be this one, because this is a time now where we're going to have to start being really careful, really selective on what we're doing, and absolutely more important than anything is dollar cost averaging out and dollar cost averaging in, because we don't want to have done this whole year of hard-earned graft to lose everything at the final hurdle now. So I hope you found this quick really interesting. Any questions below, leave a comment. Also smack that like button, hit that subscribe bar and tickle that bell notification. But please, more importantly than anything, is have a look at the video, the clip that I was on about of Alex Becker and what it is he's saying, because you will find it, some people will find it valuable, some people won't, but I think on this occasion he is calling it right. The crypto party is about to end. He wants his community to be safe. I want my community to be safe on Ripto. I've just showed you how the Bitcoin dominance is and how the altcoins are looking. They're not at their prime yet, so we're not telling anyone to jump out of crypto at this moment in time, but what we are saying is now the time to be really cautious, and if you play your cards right, you could be in some insane gains and a good end of the year with a crypto bull run. So as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.